All right, let's see how that works. Is that any better now? All right. Now, sometimes all you have to do is just quit. Be a quitter. But then start again. So there's the answer. Sometimes you gotta quit and just restart. Let's go over those last two again. The Zeo Lee has the pencil print in the back, the original cover on the front. That's Captain Marvel. But then the last thing we pulled was this spicy little nugget. Oh, baby, there it is. That is what we call a good one. Mark Teixeira Ghost Rider. That sets the table. That'll go nice with the Bing Ghost Rider. Oh, yes. I was actually just admiring my Bing Ecto 1 we got for James. It's very nice. All right, so now we have the 5 players. Let's find out the order. We are going to random these 6 times or 7 times to determine that. And there it is. Oh, dangle. Dangle, dangle, dangle. Dangle's like, I left the 6-year-old's birthday party early for this. Dangle, you have 12 more kids, all of which will have 6 birthdays, if they haven't had them already. I think you can afford to miss one of them. He does have a Venom. Oh, not your 6-year-olds. Okay, well then even better. Who cares about the other 6-year-old? Dangle. Dangle, you have to get this started. You have to get this started. How are you gonna do it? It's a bit sad, kids. I love it. All right, give me a second. I want to take this. I want to copy. I want to go here. I want to paste. And there we go. All right, now the sounds will work. Vince, I'm going to replay that for you since you spent your hard-earned chads.
Oh, you just got dangled.
The Ghost Rider is the first taken by Dangle. Prue! Prue, it's up to you. Where you gonna go from here? Prue says, you know what? Right off the get, I'm gonna cause trouble. I'm going to steal the Tashera. Now, Dangle, you got stolen from, so you're next. Money Mitch, if you get stolen from, you get the next pick. So, Dangle, what you thinking? This is already BS. Dangle, I told you, man. Oh, he's stepping on ever there will be blood selection. What you gonna do, brother? And listen, feel free to ask questions if you have them. I don't want you to not feel comfortable. So by all means, we are a big family. We're here to help. I'm getting lag again, but if this goes in, I'd like to steal the Ghost Rider! Locking it in! Oh, there it is! There will be blood! Oh, yes! There will be blood! Pick. Ooh, the blood. That's it. That's right. Money Mitch, that is now yours. You own it. Congratulations. Now we gotta see what Prue does. Don't hate me, Dangle. Those words have been said many times before. Dangle! Dangle-lang, dangle-lang. That's how the game works. See what...
Oh, you just got dangled.
See what Dangle wants and take it. That is double dangled. You're getting it. You're understanding. KW Trey. Oh, there it is. Carlos. Carlos, where you at, homie? What you thinking? The Hangover is in this. Oh man, that one is so good. I could be interested in trading for it. Oh! Oh, stop the press. Who is that? Doug, a.k.a. Vicky Vale, a.k.a. Doug, just said, hey man, I may want to trade for that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Carlos is like, I heard that. I heard that. Bourbon. Oh, bourbon. Bourbon, bourbon, bourbon. Bourbon. What will you do, Bourbon? What will you do? I know this is probably a tough one for Bourbon to decide. But boy, oh boy, he could play He could have drank the haterade this morning. He could decide to wake up and choose violence. What does Bourbon want? He's locking in the Jaws jersey. Who would have thought the Philly fan wants to let those Eagles fly? Jaws draws blood. Now, Prue, there's a few things you could do here. You could end this with the Zio cover, or he could steal the hangover. Carlos! Oh, Carlos! You don't have many options left, Carlos. You can't have the hangover. What do you choose? Violence or the ending? I know Carlos is absolute. Oh, dangle. Carlos woke up and chose violence.
Oh, you just got dangled.
Oh, dangle. He chose violence. And the hangover is now in possession of Dangle. Prue, this is an interesting place for you. This is a very interesting place for you. Oh, I have Band-Aids, don't worry. I have Band-Aids for this particular reason. I have a stock of Band-Aids here. But this is about as bloody as it gets. Oh, Carlos! Carlos, you no longer have a decision. It has been made by you in what is one of the bloodiest ever. There will be blood breaks in history. There it is. Dangle has a hangover. Prue's got a KW3 mini helmet. Money Mitch, in his first ever foray with that beginner's luck, walked into the Teixeira. Carlos gets the Zio. And Bourbon gets his jersey. It doesn't get more bloody than that. Dangle, you are absolutely right. Oh, sweet baby Jaws, that was a bloody one. So what do you think, Mitch? Yeah, Doug wants to know. It was fantastic. Listen, you can only find this here. It is our own baby that we birthed and have been raising, and boy, they're a lot of fun. Now, let me assign everybody their giveaway slots, too. From the vault is going to be Money Mitch. So there you go. You are officially in the giveaway for the giant Teixeira Ghost Rider. So if you hit the big one, you may be up for trading the littler one. Next, we've got you covered, Carlos. You're in that one. I don't know why that is so small. Let's make that bigger because I'm an old man. I can't see. Carlos, you are now in it to win it again. And finally, Dangle, you are in Art Factory. So there you go. Your additional giveaway slots are available. And now for the shipping portion, let me get everybody's name on their product. Money Mitch, Ghost Rider. Dangle. The Hangover. Carlos is like, I wanted the hangover. And we've got you covered, Carlos. This is headed your way. Oi. Woo. I just shocked the system. There we go. Prue, that's on its way to you. I will show you, Mitch. Give me 1 second. I have a terrible memory and I get sidetracked easily. So if I don't handle all of the separating of the product, I will have to rewatch the video because I'll forget. May you step on a Lego. All right, here is a run on what remains in the Art Factory. There's a giveaway. The Princess Bride. Hold on a second. I want to say something. What is this, school for ants? Oh God, I pissed the toast. You pierced the toast. So what? I know more than you. I am serious. Don't call me Shirley. Abby Normal. Your mother was an hamster and your father smelt of elderberries. Now go away, or I shall taunt you a second time. Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. What? Yes, those are the Art Factory still available. And the giveaway is a little Bill effing Murray, as well as some socks and a t-shirt to match. Oh, I love Leslie. Dangle and I have made a trade, Prue says. He gets the helmet, keeps the giveaway spot. I get the hangover. And there you have it. Now... Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I see the spot. Got it. All right. Helmet for the hangover. Done. There you go. All right, so now it is it's about 20 to 8 Pacific, or 20 to 11 Eastern, depending on which coast you're on. You're either on the West Coast or the wrong coast. We have a couple of things that are nearly sold out. So if anybody or 3 people would like to group up and buy something out to give the giveaway, the following things are available. The last 3 Cozy X SIG series. We will then trigger this very high dollar giveaway. And a consolation as well. Not saying this isn't high dollar. I'm simply saying it is not a Galactic Files card, even though the Galen Erso is gorgeous. Anything done by Lee that is on the actual Star Wars Topps stock is hundreds of dollars. So whoever's on top of the list gets this. Whoever's on the bottom of the list gets this. So there's 2 giveaways for that one. Only 3 remain. We also only have 3 from the vault. That is a massive Teixeira giveaway. We've Got You Covered is also down to 3. Now, I haven't shown this giveaway in a while. This is a 2 sketchbook giveaway. Whoever wins this giveaway gets these 2 books right here. All right, see you, Dangle. Love you, buddy. So that is a very nice giveaway. Those are also on the very limited edition Valentine's Day covers for Harley Quinn. That is the Harley Quinn Valentine's Day special cover. And this is the Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing variant cover. So those are options. Aside from that, anything behind me, which let me fix those now that I see them. Anything behind me is available. Better. Again, that is dcdcollects.com if you're new to the feeds. And there you go. So, Hellbolt, did you say you were turning 37? On Monday? Because I believe that's the same age as my younger twin brothers. I have 2 younger twin brothers that are 6 years younger than me, and I'm currently 43. And I'm about to be 44, so you're either the same age or 1 year difference than my younger brothers. I am the oldest of 5. I have two younger brothers that are 6 years younger than me. I have another brother who is 15 years younger than me. And then I have a sister who's 19 years younger than me. Okay, so you're 1 year younger. They were 86. Scoobs. Scuba. Scuba. Scoobs. Here you go. Number 12. Oh, yes, you can definitely call your shot. For those who are tuning in for the first time or watching this video for the first time, DCD Collects has the called shot. If the product is still within the first 50% of the run, i.e. the first 5 of a 10 spot product or the first 7 of a 14 spot product, and you correctly call the item specifically that you are going to get, we will send you fully gratis the DCD Collects called shot glass. You can only get this shot glass by calling your shot, and this shot glass is meant for shots of juice. I personally like grapefruit juice, or shots of water, so that you can cosplay as somebody like, I don't know, Dudley Moore, or Anybody from the movie Roadhouse? He says, give me Shirley. I want Shirley. He wants this one right here. You know what? Scuba. I want you to have that one. I want you to have that one. As a matter of fact, why don't we all send our positive energy, our chi, our quan, our flow, whatever you call that positivity, let's send it to Scoobs so he can get what he wants and one of those very limited called shot glasses. Let's go, Scuba. Let's do it. All right. Is it Leslie Nielsen? Scoobs, I'm sorry. You are about to be in a glass case of emotions. Anchorman. There you go, man. That is how I feel every day before I go to bed. I just don't have the luxury of a phone booth. I have my twin bed out in the shed that has a leaky roof, where I cry myself to sleep 6 days a week. There you go, man. Scoobs. All right, homie, there you go. I will set that in your cubby and we will keep moving. All right, so when it comes to Art Factory, there is one more spot that can call their shot for the free gift of the called shot glass. And then it's over. Speaking of over, last call. We are going to do last call on the evening. Scoob says, DC, run it back. Run it back. Run it back. All righty then. Here we go. Scoobs. I wonder what you're going to choose. I wonder what it will be. Four of 14. Same call. Leslie Nielsen. All right. Scuba. We need this to happen for you, man. I want this to happen for you, man. Come on, Scoobs. Let's get some of that sweet, sweet goodness. I want Leslie to come to your house. Let's see if Leslie wants to come over. Oh, you silly English knigget. Your father was an hamster, and your mother smelt of elderberries. I gotta take that off the top shelf. What's up, Andrew? Andrew's like, nice. It is. This one is fantastic. It is a wonderful John Cleese. Thanks, Money Mitch. I like to think so too. That Paul Maitland is one heck of an artist. Oh, this one is really phenomenal. Like, phenomenal. I would say this is probably like the top 5 in the entire run, possibly top 3. Absolument. All right, Scoob's going to add that to you. All right, anybody in for last call? Anybody in for last call? Get it now, or you will have to wait until Wednesday. What? Yes, you gotta wait until Wednesday. Well, let's take a peeky poo. Number 3 is 3 away. Doug says, I used to have dinner at John Cleese's house in Santa Barbara. He was very much like you'd expect him to be. I have only ever been starstruck once in my life, and that was by Cary Elwes. And mind you, I've been around a lot of A-list actors and sports personalities. And Cary was just such a big part of my life that I could barely function. John Cleese would be another one where I would have to be like, man, this is John Cleese. So we are 3 away from 3 on Art Factory. Historical hits, 3 was the first one. From the vault, 3 times 3 is at the bottom. Certed, we've already burned through 3. Modern Day Renaissance, 3 was number 2. Covered, 3 was a long time ago. So there you go. Them's be the numbers. You like numbers? I got a number for you. You like numbers? You like apples? You know, I may or may not have used Do you like apples way too many times in high school. Some of them resulting in fights in school. But whenever I think you like apples, there's a whole thing that goes with it. It's not family friendly, so I'm not going to say it here. Now, Doug, true or false? The studio I am in right now used to be a private museum. And John Cleese used to go rogue and grab touring parties and take them for his own version of the tour. True or false? What's going on to everybody tuning in on Insta? We're close to wrapping it up. We are calling last call dcdcollects.com. dcdcollects.com is the website if you want to get in on some of this original art that we have here. True, he would find people during events and just make stuff up. What? You mean a python doing improv? I don't believe you. Yeah, Money Mitch, I am in a building that housed excellence. Now it has me so it's a big step down from what it used to be. But this place housed some of the greatest treasures known to men. This was called the Smithsonian of the West, and when it came to pop culture and certain historical aspects, this was the place to be in California. Now, that was way before my time here. I am just I am a shell of the former talent that was in here. But he was heavily involved in the Santa Barbara Zoo. With the animals, you mean Fish Called Wanda? And the same exact movie but done in a zoo, Wild Creatures? All right, Hellbolt, love you, man. Take care, be safe. And happy birthday if I don't talk to you before Monday. All right, it is final last call. I am getting ready to wrap it up. Fierce Creatures. That was it. Yep, and in the end, he even jokingly called her Wanda and then shook it off and said her name. Yeah, it was funny. Fierce Creatures. Oh, hey, T-Bone, welcome back. How was your conference calls? Well, Scoobs, if anybody wants the Anchorman, you need to talk to Scoobs. He's willing to trade you for the very next Art Factory. T1's like, long. Yeah, it seems like you haven't been here in a while. What did you miss? Everything. Everything. You missed one of the bloodiest There Will Be Bloods in the history of There Will Be Blood. You have missed massive technical difficulties. You have missed a glass case of emotions, as well as a taunting Frenchman. I pulled nothing but commons, Don says. That's right. Just a bunch of bass. That was the old... Don, you remember it. That's hilarious. Hey, DC, did you pull anything good? Nah, it's just a bass. Just a bunch of bass cards. That's it. I pulled some bass. Should have been here. All I pulled is bass cards. Guess you should have been here, huh? So at the place that I worked at a few places before here, when I was breaking sports cards full time at literally the highest level there was, I would have a 6-hour stream packed nonstop with opening boxes, anywhere from $100 to $30,000 a box. And I would like open a $7,000 box of basketball cards, and pull a out of 10 Zion Williamson Prism rookie auto. And somebody after like the hour 5 would jump in and go, "Hey, did I miss anything today?" And my answer would be always the same thing. "Oh, no, man, I just pulled a bunch of bass. Sorry. I guess you should have been here." I would have things that would be in the local newspaper. I would have things that would go viral. And it was like, "Oh, no, man, I just a bunch of bass cards. Sorry, I guess you should have been here." That was always my "it's your fault you weren't here" statement. Don's like, "I learned real quick early on not to ask if I missed anything." What'd you miss? I don't know. Where were you? Hey, what'd you get? A bunch of base cards. Sorry. Moving right on. To be honest, I wasn't that big of a jerk. If there was something massive And I knew people were being sent to the stream to see it. For instance, the one of one platinum bar Eminence Zion rookie. I knew people would be coming into that stream to see it again. So I did show that a few times. We even made a mini video highlight clip to immediately post on the website so that they saw that. There were the Carrie Fisher one of one auto from Star Wars. I pulled a Samuel L. Jackson one of one, Mace Windu. We had a lot of people come in and go, wait, did somebody get a mace? Can I see the mace? What did you pull from Star Wars? That stuff I would, because they're one of a kind. You're never going to see them again. Those things I would usually show because, especially the Star Wars collector, I knew they were never going to part with them. They were grading them, they were going in the vault, and they were never going to be seen again for at least decades. So the items I knew that would never again see the light of day and were part of PCs, those ones I would whip out and show. He's like, you're a true giver. Those things were special. But if it's like, like for instance, I did pull one of the highly sought after Connor McDavid rookie cards from that stinky cup. That smelly, awful product that stank up the room. Upper Deck the Cup. I did pull one of the sought after out of 99 RPAs of Connor McDavid. And somebody said, hey, what did you pull? Base cards, buddy. Just a bunch of base. I did pull a Harrison Ford auto. I think the Harrison Ford, was that on a Funko Pop or was that on a comic book? I did pull Harrison Ford's auto. I just can't remember what it was on. Or was it a photo? Oh yeah, Money Mitch. That's where my history was. I try not to do a lot of sports cards because I have limited faith in sports cards. I no longer collect them myself, and I was collecting since '86, and I stopped. We do sports cards, but only ones that we have faith in. Only ones that we know have value. That is the only ones we will do. But we choose to stay away. Now, I do know we do lots of non-sports cards because those are fun. Those are inexpensive. And there's a lot of things you can see and learn from those boxes. Also, I would like to make an announcement. Next month, for my birthday, will be opening a 1994 Marvel Universe hobby box. That is going to be Mrs. the Breaker's gift to me. I have permission to buy it as early as next week. So we will get to have a fun video of me possibly drinking scotch and opening a 1994 Marvel Universe, Fleer Marvel Universe First Edition box for my birthday. Cheaper than Flawless. Yes, cheaper than Flawless. So I will be opening that. Those will not be for sale. Those are just going to be me sharing my birthday gift with you. It's not every day you get to see one of those boxes popped open on camera live. They are about $300 a box. So when it comes to vintage non-sport cards, specifically Marvel, those are not cheap ones. So Mitch, I am a Laphroaig fan. I like Islay scotches. I do dabble in a little bit of the Highland. I don't mind a Glenfiddich. I don't mind Glenmorangie. I like Glenfiddich 18. I like anything from Laphroaig, 10 and up. But yeah, I like my scotches. I do. Carlos is like, you sound like Trevor, not for sale. Thank you, Carlos. Carlos. You're killing me, man. Yeah, I'm just sharing my birthday present with you guys. That's all I'm gonna say. The reason behind it is, like I had stated on I think Wednesdays. I never got the joy of pulling a hologram myself. All of my neighborhood friends growing up in the 80s and 90s got to pull their holograms. I didn't. Now typically they were pulling from the 91 Impel. I'm actually choosing 94 because I like some of the inserts that are there, and the holograms are a little bit better quality. They're the black back holograms. They're not the white back or the sticker holograms. So I am sweetening the deal. I am one-upping my childhood feeling, but I want that moment. So that is actually what the birthday gift is. The birthday gift isn't the box. It's the finally, after 30 years, being able to have the feeling of hitting the hologram out of the pack. Because when I was young, we were way, way, way too poor to buy a box of cards. We would buy packs of cards. And oftentimes, I would not eat lunch. And I would save my lunch money to buy cards since my family didn't have a budget to buy them for me. And oftentimes, I would rather go hungry than not open a pack of cards. So now that I am older and my wife loves me, she's allowing me to have that moment that is 30 years overdue. That's right, priorities. That's it. Let's end it. Check the tape. The tape is good. We are out of here. All right, folks. Some of you have heard this before. Others, this will be the very first time you've heard it. But I love each and every one of you. Please do me the honor of you taking care of yourselves and even taking care of each other so that we can do this again next week. I want to see you all next week. We are going to have a lot of fun. We may have a brand new product to show you as well, possibly. So I highly recommend you jumping in. Take care, be safe, and good night, everybody.